Go, chair back up. Get yourself ready. Get yourself in the mood for Inferno. And you got to remember, on the Imperial side of things, it's a pretty important tournament for them. They weren't able to make it through the RMR. They lost against EG and Complexity. So now coming into Rio, they've got to be putting a lot of focus into this event. Let's see if it can get off to another good start for Imperial. Their pistol rounds look great on the first map. They've got double dualies here on the CT side.
So that's the Janny Dude and Carlito, our observers. Big props to both of you. Dual elites or dual Berettas, you can show your age in Counter-Strike, depending on what you call them. 3 USPs on deck. I feel like the pistols have been a nightmare for Mongols, but it's a new day. A new dawn, another cliche phrases. Moving towards top mid then. Fallen's been smoked off. Cello has a look-see. Forced to change his position. Going into crossfire though, and bLitz is just alone, like he just sent it there, but no one's behind him. I think he was trying to pull attention away from Long because the bombs made it in towards CT. We have a B split on the pistol run. Fallen's got his knife out, that's not going to help him. They will march on then. This is quite interesting from Mongols. They sacrificed one of their players to allow them to try and find victory on the B bomb site, but there's more work to do. Jota and Cello, there aren't many left, but the round is not over until it's over. But look how far back Cello is, waiting for the bomb to be planted to start creeping through CT spawn, being oh so careful. Jota's got good range with these dualies for the headshots and such. Found his first victim. No one else is showing though. Who's the initial engager for Mongols? Where is that second player? Questions for both teams now as the CTs continue to move forward. No kit on these two plays, so the urgency is rising pretty damn fast. I don't know if they've got time really to find all these kills and win this round, but I'll certainly try it. There's one kill for Cello, and he will be denied now as it goes down to the last two, but this round is over. Jota will try to save his Kevlar. That's 650. The kill's only 300. Off he goes. Round for Mongols.
Yeah, that's something, you know, to get excited about on the Mongols side. I'm glad we saw that come through for them there on the pistol. It's nice that they were able to throw a bit of misdirection in play there by getting back to that B bomb site. Worked out for them really well. And then Imperial honestly had a good attempt in the retake. For a second, I thought Jota might be able to deny the bomb, but he was just a little too slow. Unfortunately, that meant that the time was too far against them. So Mongols off to a good start. They've got to deal with a force buy.
Combo meal deal from Mongols, up banana. Imperial not hungry. Well then, this is a good measure of the Mongols protocols after getting slapped about in that first map. I do wonder what Inferno will be like in CS2. Such a important map, especially when the big games are upon us, when it's a decider. So many memories, plenty more to come as well. Now Mongols will start to move in towards this A-bomb site then. They've isolated the players towards Long, and bLitz will deal with them pushing through the smoke. There's two down. Cello trying to cause some shenanigans, trying to do some damage at this point. I think the clutch is beyond Imperial for now, as VINI will have not much to do. Still over towards the B bomb site. Be him and the chicken. If you've ever been to Bermuda, there are loads of chickens around the island just hanging out, and they kind of look like that chicken ahead of VINI right here. They're small chickens, Hawker. They could feed you, but maybe not me.
Okay. So if I go to Bermuda, I'll be okay. Good to know.
I'll need multiple chickens.
Befriend a few chickens. Yeah. Depends how good you are at befriending the chickens, you know?
There we go. Typical Bermuda chicken. Bit bigger though.
Typical. Oh, VINI seems to be getting on all right with him. But yeah, good start here for the Mongols, gotta say. Nice to see a round where they do just go for some standard nades as well and a full site commitment early. You see there Imperial desperately trying to fight through those smokes that the Mongols put down, but not easy to do that when you're swinging through the arch smoke. Very high risk play. Doesn't pay off for Imperial this time. And the Mongols already up to 2 rounds. They should be up to 3. They should be able to match their score from overpass. That nade, we don't need to talk about. We'll just move on.
Quick apartment entry from the Mongols. Well, they're taking a lot of map control here. They've been given, well, I say being given, but like Imperials aren't really in a position to do much about this anyway. VINI's got the FAMAS. Apart from that, not much happening. Fallen has a smoke. No more flashes if there were any. For the CT side, just trying to concentrate their efforts together. Cello over towards A with the USP. I do enjoy the silence of this advance.
Ooh. Don't think Cello does, though. Didn't realize how close they were. Got snuck up on. Our bomb is back. I think they'll be fine here. Techno will just deliver that through the apartments. Yeah, you saw the idea from Imperial with the one saved rifle. They went for that boost over on B from the site itself, which is pretty common. I think it's very common to do that with the hero rifle. So the Mongols not falling for it. And Annihilation just needs to make sure he's looking the right way here. Weirdly, Fallen is behind Azteca, but it's only the Mac 10, and looks like he's missed his opportunity anyway.
It's the last one he wants to die to because of the extra bonus money afforded. But that's what will happen. I think that's what they were trying to avoid when they ran away from Banana, maybe. But it will be dealt with eventually by VINI. So thinking about that 1v1 we had with bLitz and Techno on the A side of Overpass. I feel like a situation like that, if we just didn't commentate it, just left it, I think that'd be quite interesting. So it's so drawn out.
Yeah.
Nice tense. Hard to do on the internet though, but maybe in future. Anyway, the Mongols have finally started well. 3-0 start for them. Now, we'll see the AWP come out for Fallen. There wasn't much to write home about in terms of Annihilation AWPing in that first game. I'm sure it'll be AWPing on the CT side, but as the T side is concerned, much more powerful after the plant. Either way, it'll be the scopeless rifles for the Mongols in round number 4. 4 AKs in the Galil for Annihilation, still looking for his first kill. Mongols putting a lot of people, everybody in fact, towards Banana. Are they going to book it straight into the B bomb site here? It looks like that might be the case. VINI trying to avoid the flashes. He will be traded though. bLitz has to try and stay alive here. He's been smoked off the site anyway. How does he buy time for his teammates then? Jota's got a nice angle tag as they make their way onto the site. That's a nice HE grenade as well. Softening them up now. The meat hammer is out, but he will get dropped by bLitz, which makes it a 3-on-3. There's good util for the retake here for Imperial. They've got some smokes. I think I saw a molly rolling around on the floor. We'll see if that's collected later on. Fallen dropping the flash for his teammate to swing. That's bLitz, but he eats some of it. Smokes up anyway still. No more util, save for a flashbang for Mongols. Clock continues to tick. Fallen's the only man with a kit. He's the one who needs to get on the bomb. They need to be aware of that as well. bLitz is dropped, and so is Cello. Now it's just Fallen who loses the AWP as well.
Okay, that was just all Annihilation in the 3-on-3. The final one through the smoke seemed crazy. Yeah, Imperial trying to set up this retake with all the utility. It was an okay initial hold. And then the spam through looked good for the CTs, but bLitz was able to spam back. This is that spray from Annihilation. Oh, and the final one is so cheeky. Very quick round win for the Mongols. They go 4-0 up. And again, we see a scenario where the CTs go for pistols, but they've got the one AWP out on Fallen.
I can be your hero, baby.
Okay.
I have a beautiful singing voice.
Who told you that?
The police. How does he not pull the trigger there?
What? Oh.
How does he not? Oh, he prefers the face. All about the aesthetics is Fallen. You're wondering why he had a higher headshot percentage than bLitz in the last game.
That's a sick shot. That's not easy to do.
You nasty.
Oh, the Mongols have been enjoying this B site. The bomb is still back. It will join them on Banana. Remember, it's the pistols in this round for Imperial. They've got 3 of them stacked towards B, and Fallen gets boosted up. He sees nothing. That might be false information here. They're going to rotate away from B now. Oh, no.
Mongols are playing the slow game, but indeed all hiding around the corner will prove great for them unless VINI gets some nice shots. Not happening on this occasion. Starting to swing in now. Does Fallen risk losing this AWP? He'll be trying to cause some chaos as far as the time is concerned. 15 seconds to plant that bomb. Looking for the shot. Oh, he's landed one, but he hasn't quite got the kill, and that bomb has been planted. Now, do you stay or do you go? Cello's been dropped. Can he find a way back to CT spawn? Because surely he wants to save the AWP now. Chances to win the round have gone. No need to throw the AWP away as well. He may look to make it expensive, but apart from that, it looks scary for Mongols, but it seems they weren't too concerned, distracted by that frag and boiler. Ooh, he's so fast, Fallen. He's not messing around here. It's great to see.
Oh, yeah, man. He's doing damage at the end of this round. He's going to get away with the AWP as well. So allows Jotted to get away with an AK. So they'll take that on the Imperial side. But the Mongols will be pretty happy with the lead they have and good money. I love this without X-ray on. Oh, yeah, because it's not even just a left to right flick. It was the elevation of the angle because he was worried about someone else coming in through the apartments. Very impressive from Fallen, and we'll get to see more of his AWPing in this round. And also good utility for Imperial. See if they can use that to their advantage.
Techno 6 kills to 1 death is good to see. I've seen highlights from Techno before, and I hope to see some today as well. I want to see a competitive series. Well, that's a good start for Techno. Puts VINI in the red as well. Does he check the right corner though?
Oh,
no. Creeping.
Ooh.
It's a dodgy angle to try and find. I mean, maybe he heard the tagging. Maybe he identifies that somebody could be here. The scope will be heard. He can raise the alarm to Fallen. Who has the superior angle, though? Seems like it's Fallen.
It's a really nice way to set this up. Get Fallen ahead of the half wall. It's just an awkward angle for the opposing AWPer to actually clear. It's pretty unexpected. Look at the response from the Mongols, though. Straight back to A. Fallen's 1 step ahead of them, though. He's rotated over to A long. So a good read right now from Imperial if the Mongols commit to this A bomb site.
That molly on long actually buys him some time and position as he sneaks through the smoke. Finds his angle just in time, but has to fall away. Doesn't make a connection he's looking for. 30 seconds on the clock, and VINI's so deep on Banana still. They know it's the A play. They can put the numbers up here, but Techno continues his route around the map. Traded straight back by Azteca. A no-scope with the AWP. Fallen will fall back to join VINI over towards B then, as they will still have to look further for their first round. Mongols enacting some revenge with a great start on Inferno, just as we saw from Imperial on Overpass.
Yeah, they're going for a speed run of their own right now. About to be 6-0. Not easy to speed run Inferno, though, because every time you have to wait out the bomb, because the CTs never go for the retake. Yeah, it's looking great for the Mongols. I like that we're seeing them approach both bomb sites and find success. This time the A-take looked very clean. Oh, wow. bLitz actually dies to the bomb. I was going to say the bomb is planted on their side. I thought they'd be okay, but...
Not like it used to be.
Yeah, man. They're all full health. That's crazy from Techno. The damage and the kill.
That bomb plant on Inferno just gets bigger and bigger. It'll be nuclear soon. That is a hell of a shot from Azteca. Fallen not the only person with the stylish AWP kills today. A lot of action we've seen so far in this map, in this day, in the best of ones. More action to come later on as well. But how far can Mongols go as they try to mount a comeback in this series? You can see the score in the top right in the first map. 16-3. They were victimized. And now they have a chance to do the same. So far, so good. Falling on the AWP once again. Maximum loss bonus, of course, for Imperial. The only thing currently in their favor. Quick boost in that short position. See how this will be identified. A slow start then from Mongols. We have a two-man setup in the apartments here for Imperial. Two towards Banana. They'll be playing from the side. They'll have to concede it. Mongols have basically been defaulting to some degree as far as Banana is concerned. Standard stuff, take a Banana round after round. Let's not forget that one round where they did send it straight into B. I'll be slowed down though by that CT smoke, and Fallen is ready for the peek from Bartak. The solo peek. Immediate change of formation from Imperial. Jones is in a strong position now, switches back just in time, but is one enough? They still have a man advantage, 4-on-3 for Imperial, as the rotation goes straight back towards B.
Oh, Fallen's just going to sit in the smoke, and he'll see top mid's clear, so Imperial should stick with 2 on B right now. The smoke has that little gap in it, so they're making noise, and now Imperial will know this B site is likely about to be pressured. Surely they should be ready to hold this. bLitz with a risky reposition, but he gets into the bomb site. And now this crossfire looks good. VINI with 1, but bLitz waiting at the back of the bomb site should be the man to settle it. And indeed, he will put the first round on the board for Imperial on Inferno.
Just getting started is bLitz. I think he started that round with just the 1 kill. Bartak on 1 as well. Great repositions, great timing on the utility. Put themselves in the strongest position and delivered the kills. A tactical timeout then from their opposition in the Mongols. Trying to take that momentum away, but that was a painful peak for Bartak. Went as wide as he could.
Yeah, it was a shame for the Mongols that they couldn't really do anything after getting the info that the AWP was in apps. They were a bit too far back on mid, so they couldn't even quickly react and try and take control. So Fallen actually rotated back to A long in time. So just that timing, unfortunate there for the Mongols. But a nice adjustment for Imperial. I like the switch up there with the AWP. Also, shout out VINI. Org user. Not many of those out there nowadays. Carrigan's another one. I like seeing the Org every now and then.
As do I. Krieg's definitely an acquired taste in its current iteration.
Wow, apartments pop. Looks ready. There's no one watching this.
Nice and fast. VINI avoids. No, he doesn't. Eats that flashbang all of it and gets deleted. No response. Jones is up top once again. Instant trade. Fallen not quite making it there. Trying to fish for something through the smoke, but he will not be rewarded at all. A hard reset, very violent from Annihilation and the Mongols. Nothing for bLitz to do there. Shokanor on the A bomb site. We saw a fast play again over towards B earlier on. They took Banana, put 5 players there, sent it straight in. And do an early one towards A as well. And that seems to be the antidote on this occasion.
Yeah, looks like it. bLitz doesn't even get to save. Annihilation finishes the round by elimination. I mean, this is just so quick out the apartments. I love the movement from Azteca. Just jump out in case anyone is aiming at you. Make yourself hard to hit. And then he even gets that second kill quickly thereafter. Nice angle as well from that pit position to just spot that man up on top. Now, I hope bLitz has a gun somewhere. Okay, they're just fumbling with them. Okay, Techno still has a Glock. I'll keep an eye on that. For now, it has Tekka leading the charge up Banana. He's going to go through the flames, and that will cost him here.
Well, at least if Mongols can... Oh, never mind.
Oh.
That rifle's being taken away.
Okay, he's got one somehow. I don't know what happened there. I mean, especially when Tekka's trying to push fast up Banana. The fact you're fumbling around with guns, probably not ideal.
My Molotov button is T. I've done fat finger the G button, trying to press T and just drop my rifle. Techno looking for a second one. He won't quite find it. Now there's emergency here. bLitz pushes with the bomb. That smoke will probably soon be gone. But oh my god, what is happening? This one's being given to Imperial for gratis. Down goes Bartak as well. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. That is a calamity, a catalogue of errors from the Mongols.
Did somebody say Inferno? This man on Banana can be brilliant. I'm glad we get to see him here in this round. Ah, it's so clean. So clean on this one. Ooh, just a little jump. That's all he needs. They try and push the smoke. They give him the fights. And when you've got the AK, you can clean up. This aggression down Banana. Techno with that MAC-10, able to get the opening kill for the Mongols. Then he gets away. He shot it with the nade this time.
Azteca sent to the space program. He got sent so high, just thought it was another enemy coming his way. Fallen dropped in the meantime. Instant response from Mongols. Cello on shore. He's got a good lineup. Drops the bomb. Trying to pre-fire. Brings the bullet. Techno down he goes. Running low on all kinds of stuff. Ammo, HP, everything. But has he done enough? Long being smoked off. There's a gap though, and Bartak goes straight into the hands of Jota. bLitz has got a lot to do here. That HE could help. Chunks taken down, but he still needs more than one bullet unless he lands these headshots. When does he peak? VINI and Jota pretty close together, actually. He can see the top of the smoke. He can see when it goes, and he can see both plays as well. The flashbangs, they'll be hidden. Beautiful from bLitz. Clutches it with 2 frags towards the end there and puts the Mongols on 8.
Yeah, ended up having to be a clutch from bLitz in that round. It looked like it was going to be a little cleaner maybe for the Mongols, but...
Ooh, SpaceX, bro. That's a pole vault. He went over the wall.
Yeah, pole vault's more accurate.
9.5 from the judges.
Lovely. Yeah, this bLitz though. Oh, clean spray on the first. So nice in this mini pit position. You can just try and duck down quickly. Look at the buy here for both teams. Some weak guns for both, but Imperial definitely worse off in this one. And I'll try that boiler boost with that one rifle. Nope, not anymore. As soon as I suggested it, they figured, actually, maybe not a good idea.
This is a good situation. It's because we needed to see some confidence in and from Mongols after the first map. So no bias. It's 1-0 to Imperial. I want to see a competitive match.
Cheeky. Oh, I love watching Imperial try and get these hero rifles activated. They've tried like 3 different boosts on these sorts of rounds. Cool ideas. They just haven't worked, sadly. Definitely something for you guys to try at home. If you have at least one friend you can play with, of course, who's willing to boost you. That's also important, willing to boost you. And the Mongols are taking their time here. 33 seconds. The bomb is back on Banana, so this will just be presence. But look at Fallen. He just went through that smoke. He has been dealt with. There will be this B site, and Imperial should know it.
The time is a nervous scenario for Mongols, though. 15 seconds as they make their play onto the site. VINI will be dealt with, though, and no one is here to stop the bomb from being planted ultimately. Again, it is a confidence play from Mongols. And they will find another round on the board. 9-2 for them. The route continues. If we are to head to a third map, I'm sure that will be very interesting. A game of Mirage, but again, I have to keep an eye on how these snipers are doing. Of course, T side of Inferno, not the most notable side for a sniper. So not measuring Annihilation by much on this occasion. But again, we didn't see much on overpass apart from misses. So that is in the back of my mind. But we are far from getting to Mirage at present. Still plenty more work to do. AWP once again coming out for Fallen 7-7. VINI's the man with the most frags on Imperial at present. But on this occasion, he'll be pulling out the MP9. I mean, which I wonder is a misbuy? Because he's got 2100 in the bank.
It's either that or he's got an aggressive play in mind. Oh, and they might be going aggressive down mid here. Deep smoke early. I feel like VINI's going to fly through this. Maybe not. Okay, wow. I'm so surprised with that. He just wants the MP9 or maybe misbought it. Either way, look at this from the Mongols. They tried a fast B play previously, but this time there's an AWP here.
Fallen can take one shot and fall away, although that flashbang, the tape flashes are fantastic, but what about the kills? There's more work to be done. Never mind, it has been done. Jota will maybe go for a shot through the smoke. Techno is looking for something. Bartak's the one to get dropped, though. That third kill surely encourages Imperial to push forward. They've got smokes, they've got an incendiary as well, and they've got a diffuse kit on VINI, the MP9 man. There's a forward smoke to try and make their way through. I don't know if it's gone deep enough, to be honest with you. The flashes are up, though. Annihilation will ease it. Techno's here as well. They can play a bait setup from that dark spot with Blitz on Banana. Bomb is ticking. There's the bait. Where's the AWP? Annihilation's been dropped as well. They've all fallen. And here is the retake from Imperial. The bait setup didn't work. That kill through the smoke was the green light for Imperial, and they made it work.
Oh, that's such a annoying round for Mongols. They did everything right. As you pointed out, the flashes are incredible here. The fact that the CTs are so blind makes it so easy to take the site. But VINI charging in, that MP9 ends up paying off for him. Able to use that movement effectively into the bomb site. And a timeout taken by Imperial after that round win. I feel like they're probably pretty hyped up after that round. So maybe just calming everything down. And they've got to realize here, if they win this round, they're on for a decent half still. The Mongols don't have much money in the bank. We're already seeing a Mac 10 out for Techno. So opportunities now for Imperial.
Absolutely.
As long as they can win this. Annihilation does go for that AWP at the last second. So now we'll get to see how they approach that T-side AWPing conundrum.
Big fight for Banana on this occasion. Now, Mongols, what is their read? Been challenged much more on this occasion, but not really in a position to go for a fast play towards A. If you can identify that there are 3 players Banana, it could be an option. But it may feel too risky, too gambly in a scenario where if they lose this round, Imperial could finish this half with 6. Will there be a flash? Will it be dry? There is the flash. Fallen spots the shadow. He can raise the alarm to his teammates now, although none of them are near him, and he will lose to the Mac 10 of Techno. VINI's making his way over quickly. Very fast smoke, and he's going to be forced from his position. Now what do they do, Imperial? It's a marginal situation for them. The second and third man make their way over. VINI tries to make a play through the smoke. Flashbang won't work out for him, and Imperial will surely have to save at this juncture.
Yeah, it looked like Fallen shot right down the middle of those 2 players. They split, and he misses. And then VINI, I mean, you could see he was waiting for the flash for so long, but there's always going to be someone watching CT, and even if they get blind, they can just spam into it. It's really hard to make that play. Kind of felt like a desperation play at that point. Mongols have hit this B site a couple of times with really quick plays, and they've generally been able to run over it. That's the case here again.
Double figures for Mongols. This is almost exact revenge. What if we finished at a 12-3 scoreline? That would be quite something. Oh, awkward for Fallen, like, oh, excuse me. Please excuse me, I've made a terrible mistake. I did think the timing was off in that push from VINI, but it can be hard to know where you are when you're in the smoke. He came through there before the flash went off, it looks like. Certainly helped the Mongols out on that occasion. Org is out once again for VINI. Better than an MP9 probably. AKs and AWP for the Mongols side. Annihilation keeping an eye on things in that mid position. Fallen on long for the time being, as is Jota. And again, Mongols on their usual. Not too shabby a grenade there. Some towards the sandbags as well. It's where you can see how Steka was throwing. There's a window, well, like an image of a window, if you will, on the wall. So if you do running throws to the right-hand side of that window, generally lands at the feet of the sandbags, where the CTs like to hide. There's the window. Very two-dimensional.
And there's a little boost to also clear out towards sandbags. Just under a minute remaining. Imperial have just used some retake utility on top mid. That means they're just going to stick with this 3B stack. I mean, this B site has been a big problem for them. So maybe that's why they're sticking with this. That's a lurk smoke, but Fallen will have the chance here. bLitz gets one through the smoke, and look at VINI. He's still on the site. Awkward position to clear, but Annihilation hits the shot. I think Fallen might just sit back now. They have the man advantage, but actually he comes to them. Annihilation gets the bomb down, but he needs to land some shots here, and Jota all the way back from CT hits the headshot. Imperial's switch up on the B site pays off.
No smoke on CT for the T's as they make their way in. For whatever reason, didn't really work out for them. The door was open for Fallen to peek again and again, and that really isn't what you want to happen there. You can see there's absolutely nothing there. Lurk smoke at the front of the site. And Fallen has free reign to look and find. The thing I'm looking forward to most in CS2 is no more one-way smokes. But that's a while away yet. Last round of the first half then. We'll see if Imperial can make it to 5. Everybody's got the tools for their craft. 2 AKs for Jota and Cello will certainly be nice. Could often be the difference maker when everyone's looking for the headshots.
You can't just keep going B, can you, Mongols? Well, apparently you can. 3 nades into sandbags, and bLitz wasn't ready for them. Oh no, Imperial. They've got to go for this round, but they've got a lot to do here to get back into B.
Rat-a-tat from VINI. HE.
Util left for the Mongols, man.
Yeah, there is enough.
Smokes, all sorts.
There's enough for Imperial as well, but there's so many players for Mongols. They've got 2 players holding down Banana, which is quite something. Here is the retake utility, but this is surely going to be a slaughter of sorts. They've all got defuse kits, Imperial. Swinging through Banana now, but they've got so much further to go. Been smoked off by their own team, essentially. And I feel like this one was never going to work out for Fallen, just trying to pad the stats, but it's Mongols who finished the half with 11. There is a heartbeat, they are alive, and they storm the first half.
Ich sitz auf meiner Fensterbank, die Nacht zieht vorbei. Ich blick über den Tellerrand, trinke Sekt auf Eis. Ein Teufel und ein Engel tanzen auf dem Parkett. Vielleicht sind wir unsterblich, müssen nie wieder weg. Ich sitz auf meiner Fensterbank, die Nacht zieht vorbei. Ich blick über den Tellerrand, trinke Sekt sitz auf meiner Fensterbank, die Nacht zieht vorbei. Ich blick über den Tellerrand, trinke Sekt auf Eis. Ein Teufel und ein Engel tanzen auf dem Parkett. Vielleicht sind wir unsterblich, müssen nie wieder weg. Faded auf den Wohnzimmerdielen. Baby, sag, wieso sind wir hier? Kann sein, dass wir den Boden verlieren. Wir heben ab morgens um 4. Ich sitz auf meiner Fensterbank, die Nacht zieht vorbei. Ich blick über den Tellerrand, trinke Sekt auf Eis. Ein Teufel und ein Engel tanzen auf dem Parkett. Vielleicht sind wir unsterblich, müssen nie wieder weg. Ich sitz auf meiner Fensterbank, die Nacht zieht vorbei. Ich blick über den Tellerrand, trinke Sekt auf Eis. Ein Teufel und ein Engel tanzen auf dem Parkett. Vielleicht sind wir unsterblich, müssen nie wieder weg.
Second half is upon us after a good first half from the Mongols, the kind of half that we needed to see as they were AFK in the first map of the series. They've certainly turned up now though, and they have a good lead moving into their CT side. This is their pick. They got stomped on overpass, but they lead by 7 on Inferno. Pistol time then, as we see Imperial charging up that mid position, all 5 with bolts in the lead. Super Mario Brothers movies out now, as we see them jumping around, trying to avoid those headshots, trying to pull the crosshairs away, but Annihilation gets the opening frag, finds a second and a third before he gets dropped by VINI. Overperformance from him, Bartek trying to hunt, that's such a long reload for him, and things will turn around then. We find ourselves in a 2 versus 2. Azteca is here, the bomb's been dropped, and VINI's in a clutch now. As they try to work together, the remainder of Mongols, he will exit the situation. 11 shots before he needs a reload. That will surely be enough. But what does he choose to do? Slowly heading away towards that B bomb site.
Should be wide open. Oh, or is it? Azteca, I don't think gets here in time. Ooh, and he spots him though. Wow, that was bold. Azteca moved in alone. Didn't take the kill though. And so VINI will start to see if he can find any way to isolate these fights. That's the headshot he needed. Because now Techno with those dualies is alone. And VINI watches back towards CT, but Techno makes noise from the other side. VINI swings at the right time. Man like VINI with the quad kill. And Imperial still in this.
I can't believe he faced the site and pulled a grenade out. That is matchmaking plays. That's a rough one. He thought VINI could be anywhere. In the 2v1, Mongols tried to play it as best they could, but you have to give credit to VINI. After planting the bomb, he 180'd immediately and showed the back of his head, tried to make it as hard as possible. And if Techno gives it away for free, that is rough to watch. That's so hard. Even in a 2v1, disengaging after not being able to find the headshot onto VINI, but still losing the pistol in that way is rough. That is a very difficult one indeed. VINI simply outplaying the Mongols, and it's game on Inferno.
They have lost the first player here, but A-Long is wide open. It's going to allow Imperial a lot of ground onto this A side of the map. The kill from Jota and from Cello puts them in a great position, especially as Fallen can just cut off these rotations. Those smokes doing too much. Means the Mongols can't really compete for this round. So nice and clean for Imperial. And we've got a game on our hands here because this is also a pretty decent map for Imperial. They have some solid wins on this. I think a win against Pain especially. Really solid result to have. So definitely not going to count Imperial out of this one.
Oh no, I mean, I feel like they've got instant momentum from that clutch from VINI. He looks so comfortable doing that. Felt like he was in control. Yeah, this deficit is going to be reduced quite significantly. Let's see what they can do then. Well, we'll have to wait a little longer, of course, for the money to be in the right place for the Mongols. They will have the M4 for bLitz, but shouldn't be really much happening here as far as the Mongols are concerned. If I remember correctly, I saw an interview with Fallen saying, you know, because there was talk of like the last dance and so on, but it can't be, like, especially with what's happened, you know, recent development, CS2, etc. I think a lot of people are going to have a new lease of life at the beginning of that game. I feel like, for one, I feel like it's going to be easier to frag people in that game. In terms of hitboxes, at least. In terms of the movement, I don't know, but you know, like, from a developer point of view, they need to try and make the game more accessible, you know, to the filthy casuals and so on. So I think we'll see a resurgence of players who have been in the game for a long time. Whether or not that works out for them is a different story, though.
Yeah, it'll be a very interesting time to see which players adjust better. Ooh. To that, able to win that fight. It was a funny quote from Fallen saying, for me, it feels like a last dance every time. So I'm just sitting reading that thinking, well, it can't be a last dance. He just keeps dancing.
I can't.
He can't stop dancing.
That's why I don't go out, Hawker. You know, I'm a nod your head, tap your foot guy. I'm in the back. People think I'm a drug dealer. That's why I just stay at home.
I see.
You know, there's that guy in the back of the club just staring at everyone. I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah, you can't be that guy. I think Fallen was in the background of Harry's music video, actually. It's a backup dancer. So he's got that going for him. Pinnacle of his career, I'm sure.
I've learned from Freya, who is apparently a tram enthusiast, that she was perusing a tram earlier, which is apparently the oldest tram in South America.
Wow, that's cool.
So have a look at her stories on Instagram if you are interested in trams. I'm interested in things of character, at least. So that's kind of interesting. But anyway, that's the eco round talk out of the way. Mongols lead by 4. A false start on the pistol round leaves Imperial a lot closer. This will be a pivotal round in terms of momentum at the very least. Imperial trying to do it in 2. CT side was difficult. Maybe the freedoms of the T side will be what they were looking for.
Very quick into the apartments there was Cello. And that puts him in boiler and allows this top mid area to be challenged. See the nade back, a bit of damage done, but nothing too crazy. And now with that molly in play, Imperial look like they should have that top mid control. Already see Mongols responding though. Rotating Azteca over towards A. So with a 2-man long setup and a player on short, it looks like the Mongols want to fight for this control, but the shadow spotted Cello. Oh, couldn't wait long enough to get that kill. He has forced the Mongols away from mid. I mean, that was a lot of utility used by Imperial. They don't have much left here to make their play in this round.
Yeah, in terms of an execute, this could be quite interesting. They could smoke mini pit and maybe long or something like that. They'd still be moving into a crossfire. 35 seconds on the clock here. Smoking off the library position. So what is the play? Oh man, the timing is perfect for bLitz as he cuts down a 3rd. This one's going down the toilet for Imperial. Checking the inside corner, gave that 2nd kill. bLitz was ready for the trifecta. 12-7 then. Mongols will be happy with that one, and indeed, Imperial maybe blew their load a bit early there. Didn't leave themselves with enough to have a sufficient execute on that A bomb site.
Yeah, that's why bLitz is holding that exact angle. A little off the initial angle, because he knows if they run in and try and clear that corner, they're going to have their back turned. And with a lack of utility, he's able to cut them down. Look at Fallen go with the AWP. Oh, and he finds the tight angle. What an opening from Fallen.
Promising response from Fallen. Oh, God, how many times did he just get hit in the face? That was like 4. That may speed things up towards this A bomb site now, because they know Mongols have the information that no one is on Banana. Cello finds the opening onto Bartak. They were lining up for bLitz, but Cello refuses to lose. Bomb getting planted on A, and Mongols will have to scurry away what remains of them at the very least. Quite a violent round that we just saw there. As we said before, the AWP is so much stronger on a T side post-plant, but in the hands of a certain style of player, it's always very dangerous.
Yeah, and Cello has been a little quiet on this map, but that's great to see. He takes so many of the early round fights for Imperial. So often will be the first man in for them. So if he can have a good T side here, that could be really important to Imperial coming back. Yeah, just make sure you get away from that bomb, Cello, just in case. And Imperial slowly grinding their way back into this one. Mongols able to save on a fair few players. That's just such a tight angle. I love the pre-aim. Just the kill back. Damn, just deleted bolts. That didn't matter in the grand scheme of the round. This was Cello. I was really impressed. Yeah, it looked like he was about to start moving, but he counter-strafed so quickly. Very impressive kills coming in from him. Mongols still with a bye, though. Ooh, that molly looked awkward, but Fallen finds the entry anyway. He's in flames, though. Oh, dear. He's a dead man.
Yeah, he had nowhere to go, but that might still be viable for Imperial. They've got the first kill. Where is that molly going then? Techno's going to be forced away. They will all be. So they've had to concede Banana. Not in the fashion they might have liked. Imperial will continue to force them back. So with that incendiary is the threat of a potential retake. It's a very forward smoke grenade from Techno and the lurk grenade that we also saw in that first half. Sometimes CTs will put a defensive one there, but sometimes the Ts will put one there to take sniper angles away. Seems Imperial's intentions are clear. Much better utility situation for them now. And only Techno with 50 HP sitting on the B bomb site. But look at bLitz. He's making his way down mid. That's allowing Annihilation to rotate over. He's got no flashes for his teammate, but he might not need them. bLitz might get there in time. There's Jota. The gig is up there, forced to look back now and then turn around. With 30 seconds, what is their call? They're heading towards the A bomb site. There could be some sound cues here. They have to wonder. They're basically faking the rotation, but no one's in position to hear the rotation anyway. But there are still 2 players on this bomb site. 17 seconds. Annihilation, does he have a look? He scopes in and drops VINI. There's the bomb carrier trading, but Techno's in the back. Lining up and they have no idea. He's there, gets the kill eventually. And can secure the AWP as well. Very back and forth affair.
All about Techno right now on the Mongols side. 22 kills. Set up perfectly at the back of the bomb site there. Even if he didn't get to deny the bomb, it's all good. He gets the kill. That's all that was needed. Great to see this from Annihilation. Just so quick on the initial kill. Make sure that Techno has the chance in the back of the site. They don't clear him, and he makes them pay. Imperial still with a bye into this round. So it's not the end of the world for them, but it is decent score that they've got to overturn right now on the Mongols side. 13-8 in the Mongols' favor. Definitely felt like a more competitive game here, especially in this second half. Imperial have started to show up, but they were just so far down initially that it might be a little too late in this one.
Interesting. Dropping the util for teammates, focusing the AWP in that short position. You don't really want your sniper throwing grenades on a good day. No chicken for you.
Yeah, no. Chicken took one for the team there. Aztec had dodged away from that nade. Oh, he's trying to be cheeky. You can see these angles are definitely ones where T's could be. And now he will get a bit more of that utility. Imperial aren't doing a great deal on the map here. They're not really forcing much of a response from the Mongols. So the Mongols still have a lot of utility remaining in this round. It could be a real issue. I mean, they've still got 3 incendiaries, a couple of smokes. Imperial starting to group up towards Banana. See if that counter utility is going to be well timed here on the Mongols side.
995 HP on the server with 35 seconds on the clock. Interesting, the Annihilation playing safe in that short area. Not going for the re-peek, not going for the information peek. Up short as you often find it with the AWP.
What?
All right then, Jota knows his angles. That leaves Techno in a very dicey situation. He's the only person here to defend, gets his bell rung. Only for 11 HP, but he's really trying to do what he can, not finding much of anything. May soon run out of ammo. Mongols, they still have 2 plays on the A bomb site. Like, what is the plan here? Are they going for a late rotation, or are these guys trying to get out away from this B bomb site? Seems that bLitz will try to slip away at the very least. Techno will be hanging out for a while. He kind of needs to leave when the T's leave. He's got no smoke to cover him. Unless he's going for a ninja. Oh, he's going for a ninja. They're trying to... Oh, my days. All right. The bomb's not in the right place. If he gets this kill... Oh, they're going to be too far away. Oh, he's going to die. Oh, I respect the attempt. I respect the attempt. Jota had to come back. Ooh, that was a sneaky one. Like, let me just try and fall back to CT and show that we're saving. And Techno's coming in from the back, but the timing didn't work out.
It was a cheeky attempt. I'm not sure why Azteca's moving away from the site there, because he put the incendiary down. I'm pretty sure he ran towards his own incendiary, or maybe even took some damage from it. He ends up getting sprayed through the smoke. That entry allows Imperial all over the bomb site. Yeah, really cheeky effort at the end there from the Mongols, but not meant to be. Here's the run boost. Annihilation with the AWP. One action. He's not going to get it, but what a cool idea.
Parkour.
Didn't take a single point of damage. He's fine. His teammates who are taking a bit on Banana.
How's the flash Banana? Nope, never mind. End of the stairs, top left of the window.
Today.
Imperial changing the pace. Well, not changing the pace, but they're continuing with the slow pace on the T side. I think they're wanting to limit variance early, I suppose, and not get wrecked by the util. But look how Mongols are responding. They've got a ton of util as well. They're not dumping their util, as they know they're not being challenged. I think they are adjusting to what Imperial are doing. So we're seeing a much later retake. And there's actually people behind it this time. But once again, just as we saw with Mongols behind the wall, they're not seeing much here. They're going to leave Annihilation in situ, slowly falling back towards the site. Will there be a flash or will it be a dry peek? Aztec has got 2 flashes, actually, so Annihilation could go to the back of the site. No, he's going to rotate over in time as well. 28 seconds. Techno's by that well position. Most he can do really is spray. He's going to put a smoke through the smoke as well. Annihilation trying to get into position. Techno just running in, trying to kill some time. Fall in with 2. Annihilation didn't hit too much on overpass and won't hit too much here on the B bomb site. Fallen and Co will head towards 10 rounds. If you're a Mongols fan, you might want to be a little bit nervous right now.
Yeah, just the way these rounds look. It feels like Imperial are starting to control things in these late rounds. And Cello will go investigating. He's hungry. He can smell something. Because the Mongols players will be saving towards this A side of the map somewhere. Does he want to move forward? Looks like he will jump up. He spotted Bartak there, trying to hunt here. Imperial have a bit of money in the bank. Cello looks like he'll be the one man coming in. They've got one of them. Cello. Oh, he takes two at the end, so nothing saved for the Mongols. That means they will definitely have to save this round. And this was just Fallen. Oh, that second shot is so sharp from Fallen. Yeah, these late round positions, I think Imperial have started to realize the Mongols are getting a bit uncomfortable in the late round when the time is low. See that player's just committed out into the open there. Feels like Imperial have the edge when it gets to the last 30 seconds.
Money's getting awkward now. In this situation, every round might be worth 2. Every buy round win for Imperial might be worth 2 if it sends Mongols back in the bin as far as their money's concerned. Bearing in mind they're only 3 rounds behind. It's a bad time to be broke. Flashbang for Banana being lined up. Some dangerous pistols in the hands of the Mongols. But opportunity knocks for Imperial. CT side was difficult for them. Seems the same might be true for the Mongols.
Yeah. I mean, that's a nice nade. 2 players falling beforehand is that the Mongols are not in the best position. Okay, Annihilation on the D. Definitely remember him having a couple of D rounds over at Katowice. He's going for more here. Oh, Fallen. Oh, okay, he turns back in time. For a second, I thought he was going to get caught dropping the bomb. Looks okay now for Imperial.
Two 5-7s remain. There's plenty of time for Imperial to deal with this. Bartak may just pop out once Techno starts firing. There he goes. And there goes Bartak. Standard stuff, but it's dealt with by Imperial. Use their time well and neutralize the threat. Mongols on the buy once more. What can they do differently this time? They kind of half-checked Banana and the half wall when they put that util out, then rotated people over. Just wanted to show some presence. Didn't want to take too much risk. Imperial made the right bet on that occasion, but what of round 26? Orp is up for Annihilation. All AKs for Imperial. Again, they've had a slow pace in many of these recent buy rounds. See if they do the same here as Azteca takes some risks and wants to get deeper into Banana.
Oh, dangerous game that Imperial are playing, putting shots through. The Tracers will be spotted and Azteca could have spammed back. Instead, he'll just stay deep, solo on B right now. So needs to make sure he doesn't go down. The flashes are coming in. They're going to try and fight him here. Azteca with one and the follow-up. Pulse spam through the smoke. Azteca steps up when he needed to. Solo on this side of the map.
He pushed into the smoke to pick up their util as well and found another smoke grenade and their kill onto Fallen, which drops the bomb. That'll be collected quickly, but there's no response to any of this just yet. So great presence of mind from Azteca. He did a lot there. Again, the kills, but the presence of mind to go in, find their util, throw the HE, throw the smoke, and there's another one on Banana. And all Imperial can do is stare at the walls here and ignite. And speaking of the money, they're the ones who are heading towards eco territory. bLitz has got $50 in the bank as Cello tries to do something here. 1 versus 5, made 4. With 30 seconds on the clock. What really is the plan at this point? Just die.
That's all he can do. And that was a really important round for the Mongols. Remember, this is a double elimination format. So loser of this game goes home. And Azteca delivering huge impact on Banana there. Taking full control, taking the round into his own hands. Now for Imperial, money is actually running low here. 14-11 down. This is a must-win round for Imperial if they want a chance on this map. And Cello's running up top mid. Ooh, nearly got the opener against the AWP there.
Lightning fast from Chero. Still not fast enough on this occasion. This is a huge opportunity for the Mongols, especially if Imperial don't plant the bomb in this round. They'll be in dire straits. Now, Imperial have 2 mollies, 1 smoke, 2 flashes. They've got a lot of AKs though, and they will need them to work out in their favor. But they're walking into somewhat of a crossfire, although you can see Annihilation's holding down 2 jobs there, looking towards the apartments. Maybe playing off of Hashtag up. The bomb's basically T-ramp, lining up a flash for Banana, which is where bLitz is. But there's still a smoke. Oh, this HE could be juicy for later on. Hashtag's ready for both of them and sees nobody top Banana. bLitz needs to buy time now. He knows to the point of no return, he won't be falling back, he'll just be trying to buy some time. Only Hashtag's over towards B so far. Pops out with the 2-man spray down, and it's game point for the Mongols.
Azteca stepping up in the last 2 rounds. That's fantastic. He finds a quad kill in this one. This time, solo top mid, but he sneaks out at the right time. And then this flash in, incredible. I mean, Fallen is just spraying all over the place, desperately praying, but it doesn't pay off for him. And now Imperial down on this weak buy. This has got a 3rd map written all over it, unless Imperial can make something happen here.
Tech9s can be a game changer. They've won championships years past, and here they could be enough to keep Imperial in this game of Inferno. They could be. Look at them spread, swarm towards top mid. Mongols forced further and further back. And as you can see, Jota gets a monstrous entry. Annihilation now has good timing to drop bolt, but the bomb carrier is still here. Was past tense now, and that makes things very hard indeed. Imperial have to rescue the bomb from CT spawn. Jota and Fallen. Jota's got a swing for Fallen with the AK-47. Moving through now, and then it was Jota with that Tech9 versus 3. Found the AWP. But where are the remainder? The gun needs a reload. He'll focus on the pistol. Try and make his way towards B. 40 seconds on the clock. He could go for a peek if he wanted to before trying to plant the bomb, because it's all about the round win now. The plant's not enough. He will commit to it though. Posting up of the AWP now. Did they hear the scope? Do they know? They may have heard the reload attempt earlier on. Avoids the flashbang. Got a good angle for a 1v1. Gets the first one. Can he find the second? There could be a gap in that smoke. bLitz still needs to find a kill here. He has a HE grenade. He's gonna go too far. Jota still alive, hiding in plain sight now. This is so awkward. And he's actually managed to clutch it, Jota. The 1 versus many with the Tech9. Crazy round. And as we said, a Tech9 can be a game changer, and it was.
That is unbelievable from Jota. 1 on 3. I thought he had no chance, but he gets the AWP. That's a stunning shot. And then there is this little gap in the smoke that he can work around. Tech9 comes out, bLitz tries to stick it. Jota says no. And Imperial say this isn't over yet. They take a timeout. Their final timeout ahead of this round. Mongols will still have the bye. But that is a tough round to lose for the Mongols.
That's a very tough round to lose. Very tough round indeed. Going deep into the pool, stop the trade frag from being possible. And when that smoke goes up, it's just pure chaos.
A lot of Imperial players in second mid here. They might just go through this smoke. Annihilation forced off the angle. Extremely passive from the Mongols early.
They've got 2 buys, Mongols. Imperial at 12, Imperial at 14.
I don't know about this setup from the Mongols right now. Got Annihilation back in CT spawn with the AWP. He could easily get smoked off if an A play were to come through. The upside of that is he could be a quick rotation to B if it ended up being that B play.
If it is a B
again,
play,
happy.
he'll have a flash as well, sort of back up the site from that well positioned, but I would imagine he'd rotate over earlier.
I mean,
But now
Imperial
what
also running out of nades.
Yeah, and the question is, what do they make of this? I mean, they have to know Mongols are in trouble, but what is the... I don't know if Mongols have fired a shot yet. I don't know if they understand if it's like some kind of stack or what the scenario is. So they will soon be finding out. 23 seconds, Annihilation starts to make his way over. A HE and a flashbang. They see one going towards the coffin position, going beyond it. Josa in the middle of the site in isolation. No one else there, no one close to the bomb itself. And Fallen will be the last one to fall. Melted on the B bomb site. Mongols force us to a third map of Mirage.